Hello and welcome to the We Recommend podcast, a movie podcast where every week we recommend a movie for you to watch, then come back here and listen to us discuss. I'm Jesse.
And I'm Jason.
You had me at blood and semen.
Oh.
Because this week we recommend Dodgeball and a true underdog story. Jason.
Yeah.
Is this a big movie for you?
Yeah, it was. When it came out in theaters, I saw it. It was so nice, I saw it twice.
So nice you saw it twice. I did not get to see it in theaters, but this was like constantly on Comedy Central and like TBS and all those channels, and I watched it a lot. I love it. It's weird because it's kind of a movie where you're like, oh, I don't know. It's like got the classic silly 2000s gimmick where it's like, hey, here's something that's weird, right?
Yeah.
Now here's a bunch of comedic actors in here making it weirder.
Throw in Chuck Norris.
Throw in Chuck Norris.
Get the perfect recipe for
Is
laughs.
this the best movie Chuck Norris has ever been in?
Probably.
Thank you, Chuck Norris. You got it, Peter.
Fucking Chuck Norris.
Oh, so good. So should this movie be up there with like some of the best comedies of the 2000s? Like if you think like Superbad, Step Brothers, Anchorman, and all that.
Yeah, maybe.
I think so.
I think, yeah, it's got a lot of good stuff in it.
I think this is funnier than
silly.
Anchorman, honestly.
I've probably seen this movie more than Anchorman.
Yeah, and that's wild. It's funny once we did Anchorman, we were just like, yeah, that's Anchorman. And then it's like every comedy we've done after that, I'm like, holy shit. Everything's kind of funnier in Anchorman. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what it is. And I think obviously, I guess I kind of think that Ben Stiller's, when he's like on his A game, is kind of funnier than any other comedic actor there is. Especially when he's doing this type of shit. This is my favorite stuff he does.
I love him as a villain. He's so good.
He's so cocky and like jittery. It's so funny. And just the way he pronounces words sometimes is like very
Michelle.
fun. Yeah. And that's what I think like Ben Stiller and Vince Vaughn are two great talkers in comedies. And
Yeah, they really are.
but Vince Vaughn's just very like, he's got more of a charisma to him, and he's just very fast talking. Though he doesn't really do that much in this movie. It's not like his classic Vince Vaughnness. He's kind of just playing the straight role.
Yeah, just kind of like a sweetheart.
Because everybody's kind of funnier around him than he is, which is very weird because usually Vince Vaughn is the funniest person in the movie.
But he always seems to be just the most welcoming and understanding person.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah. And the boy can wink. When he winks in like every movie and it always works, you're like, God damn, how's he so fucking charming? It's ridiculous.
Where are my pants though?
It's like he's not even like the most good looking guy there is, but
True.
when he winks, I'm like, I'm in. What is it about this movie that you love, Jason?
Just it's wacky. I don't know. It's so stupid, and so but you're rooting for the underdogs.
Yeah.
You know? I guess that's what it is.
Is it kind of Stephen Root?
Yeah.
Is Stephen Root not like
He's
you put him in
incredible.
everything, dude? It's so funny because he sounds so much like Bill Daughtry
Yeah, he does.
in this movie compared to like some of his other roles. I feel like he kind of like he doesn't do the full Bill.
Yeah.
But in this one, there's a lot of parts where I'm like, man, he must have just came off the set of King of the Hill or the booth of King of the Hill.
Like, hey, where do you go when your wife changed the locks?
Yeah.
Average shows.
And then Justin Long, we got to mention him because he's so good at playing like the little me type character. Skinny, lanky white guy who's just like constantly getting like picked on and bullied. Him dodging everything is just so good. He's such a good comedic physical
His
actor.
hair is so greasy all the time.
It's so great. He does a really, because I think of the movie. Did you ever watch Accepted? It's where he like makes his own
the
thing.
college.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's where
Would you like to touch my wiener?
Yeah. Would you like to touch my wiener? God, we'll have to do that sometime. I love that movie. That was another one that was on Comedy Central a lot that I was like, hell yeah, Accepted. Probably not a good movie, but I don't know.
It
really made me laugh.
It did make me laugh. Especially the chef that made his balls.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But Justin Long, he's just a great like underdog character that's
Oh, yeah.
always able to just like he always gets the girl in the end of every movie,
What's
except
the-
Jeepers Creepers.
Oh,
Because he loses, he gets no girl, but just loses skin
oh yeah, I don't remember
and
that.
peepers.
Oh wow. Yeah.
Spoiler for Jeepers
what's-
Creepers, Jason. Sorry, I don't know if you've seen it.
I think I have. I don't remember, but the one where he goes to space, I love him in that one. It's like Star Trek.
Oh, Galaxy Quest?
Yes.
He's in Galaxy Quest?
Yeah, I love Galaxy Quest.
Yeah, me too. That was another big like Comedy Central movie.
Yeah.
And that's kind of one of those movies that people are like, oh, Galaxy Quest. It's so funny. And then other people are like, I've never heard of it. It's like, if you were in the 2000s watching Comedy Central, you fucking heard of it. Yeah, holy shit. That is a really funny movie. It's, yeah, that cast is fucking sad.
You know who else I love
It's the
in
best
this?
Tim Allen movie there probably is,
yeah.
next to Toy Story.
For sure. Alan Tudyk is one of my favorites.
I know, and a little sad. I thought he had more stuff to do in this movie, but it was like, oh no, he's got some great parts, but
Just pirates.
I was like, I swear, like if you were to ask me, it's like, what do you remember about Underdog Story? It'd be Ben Stiller, Vince Vaughn, Jason Bateman, and then Steve the Pirate. But then I was watching this, like, man, he's barely in it. What the heck? But I do love whatever. My favorite part of him is when he comes back. Hi, I'm Steve. He's like, and then Owen, Steve the Pirate. It's like he didn't know who he was before. Then he's like, well, I don't know who I'm going to share all this treasure with. And then it's his arg. So
I love
good.
it in the very beginning when he shows up. He like knifes Peter, and then he's like, I'm gonna have to pay you back with the buried treasure.
Yeah.
I gotta find it.
Whatever,
first.
I found it. Find it.
It's like, yeah, just a couple bucks here and there.
Yeah.
We'll be fine, thanks.
Do you kind of miss when like every comedy had a gimmick though? Like Anchorman is 70s like Anchorman. This Dodgeball, Talladega Nights had NASCAR, and various other comedies that I've completely blanked on. Do you kind of miss the gimmicky comedies, or are you kind of down with these real people in real situations that are just like really silly?
I don't know. I think there's something good about the gimmicks. It really allows for some silliness that you don't see anywhere.
Well, and especially because it's like, I'm sure there are dodgeball. I mean, there definitely are dodgeball tournaments. And it's like, hey, you get like a glimpse into the world. None of it's like true or anything, but like it's just funny to see. And you know that there's people like out there is like, oh, they're doing dodgeball. We have a fucking dodgeball league.
Well, I played because of this movie. In college, we started a dodgeball like group, and
This is great. My next question was,
everyone hated us.
what's your skill at dodgeball?
But we didn't play this type of dodgeball. We played a different type that was more of, it was more of a free form, running around the gym, hitting each other with the balls.
Should we see if there's dodgeball
It
tournaments
was like
near
ultimate.
us? I think it'd be way more fun than any other like sport that normal people do, because anybody can play dodgeball. Just got to catch and be able to throw a ball.
Yeah, it's really easy.
I was really in junior high. It's my claim to fame in junior high
Nice.
is that I was really fucking good at dodgeball. Like no joke. Like I was being picked like first to play dodgeball.
Yeah.
It is wild. I just remember it just be like, it's like, let's fucking go, Jesse. I'd be like, got 2 fucking balls. I'm catching everything. It just be like,
just nailing kids in the face.
Well, what's really annoying is we didn't have like the dodgeballs they have in this. We had like these really foam balls that were impossible to throw.
You didn't have the big red ones?
Mm-mm. That's why I was probably like, I was really good at it, because I was like, I immediately was like, oh, I fucking get these type of balls. Just throwing them everywhere. But I just remember one time it was just like me versus like 5 other people, and like I won the match.
Yeah.
Like every time like in this movie when they're like, they catch the ball and another person comes in, I was like, I fucking know that, dude.
Yeah.
I feel that in my heart.
Yeah, I played it in school. You always had the balls that would just leave a red mark on your face.
Yeah. It's really a bummer. And I mean, and it's probably I got good at it because in elementary school, we played with basketballs.
Oh, what?
Against the wall.
That's insane. Wait, against a wall?
Mm-hmm. We'd stand in front of the school wall, and somebody would have a dodgeball, and essentially, if you got hit, you're out. If you caught the ball, you become the person that gets to throw the ball. And it hurt. So it was my goal as a kid to never get hit by a ball.
You got really good at it.
And I got really good at
That's
it. Yeah,
awesome.
we played that so much. I don't know. We always had like a little, I mean, we were kind of like not really a poor school, but for most of my elementary school life, we didn't really have cool things to play with. So it was
Yeah.
always like, here's some balls, here's a basketball hoop and 2 swings.
Hey, throw
What did
this
we
at each
do?
other.
We came up with games with balls.
Give me that wrench. Here's the ball.
We had a game where, like the metal bars, it's kind of like a half dome and you can kind of climb above on and get inside and kind of climb.
Yeah. Like the Eagles
Like
nest.
me and one of my friends, we came up with a game called Thunderball.
What?
Yeah, and it's essentially we were just like in this little half dome thing. You take the ball and you got to bounce it, right? But you can't like grab the ball. You just bounce it, and the point is to kind of just bounce it. And if it comes to you and like touches you and it bounces, then you're out. Like if you screw up and it doesn't touch anybody, you're out. So I got really good at just like pelting the ground and hitting people. And it's like, and while watching this movie, it's like, wait a second. I should start a dodgeball tournament. I think I'd be great at it.
It's too bad he never made it onto the OSQ.
I know. Oh, dude. I could have been on ESPN Ocho. Who do you prefer comedically, Vaughn or Stiller?
I think, God, I don't know. Maybe Stiller. I love, because this character, this villain, is a lot like the one he played in Heavyweights.
There is a theory that people think that the character from Heavyweights is actually this character.
It could be. I'm down with that.
Yeah.
He loved fat shaming kids and
everyone. One of my favorite lines he has in this is like, I made something of myself. I put all this money in here in a healthy investment for my dad. And I was like, hey, it's like all the fucking rich people in the world right now. I was like, they fucking nailed it.
Yeah, he really pulled himself up from his bootstraps.
Yeah. Or he pulled up his daddy's bootstraps.
Oh, no.
Can I ask you something?
Sure.
What the fuck are bootstraps?
Does
anybody?
It's what I think it's maybe it's that thing on the back of your shoe, the little loop where you pull it to pull your boot on.
Okay.
Your foot.
It's funny because most of my boots don't have those straps.
Yeah, I don't think they've really been a thing since before the Civil War.
I like to think, how like girls like, what are they, like garter belts or whatever?
Yeah.
I like to think that's like the men's sexy garter belts, their little boot straps. And it attaches to your boots and goes all the way up to your thighs. So whenever you take off your pants,
to your underwear.
It's like, so whenever your girl comes home and you walk in, you got your big old boots on and your underwear, just like with straps going all the way up to your thighs, baby.
Oh, that's manly.
I think I'm gonna make that the bootstraps lingerie for men.
It's already a thing.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there is a need for men's lingerie. I don't know what it could be, but there is a need for it, and I'm gonna make it. Damn it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
So what were we talking about? The movie Dodgeball? Okay,
I don't know. My mind's all on lingerie.
It's like all I can think about is Jesse's thighs with some bootstraps.
Get you a bro from Seinfeld.
Yeah.
Put on your lingerie boots.
Man, one of the best episodes. Funny.
It's a man's ear.
And it's great because that's Ben Stiller's dad in those movies. Whatever his name is.
That's really his dad?
Yeah, that's something Stiller. What's it?
Jesus.
Jerry Stiller? No.
He was amazing.
Yeah. R.I.P. Jerry Stiller. Yeah, I had it right. R.I.P. Just one of the funniest guys. He's obviously in what's Zoolander. He's the guy.
Well, I never knew that was his dad. That's crazy.
I know, it's great. Because everybody that's into comedy usually is
nepotism.
Well, but it helps, especially with comedians, because I feel like they're funny because they just grew up around comedians, and it makes sense, right?
That does make sense.
Also, I think we got to stop complaining about nepotism. What do you want people to do?
Yeah, not help your kids.
Yeah,
right.
Like, come on,
I don't blame them.
Fuck off. Everybody's got to be like a Thornby or whatever his name is in Knives Out. All right, ready for some factual facts? Thornby, yeah.
Yeah, let's go.
So Justin's long eyebrow was actually cut open by the first wrench thrown at him. All the other wrenches thrown were made of rubber, but the first one was harder than all the other ones. So him rolling around the ground, pretty accurate.
That was real? Oh,
well, it's not an actual wrench. It was just like harder rubber than the other ones.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
All right.
Had to have some weight because, otherwise you can't really throw them and it won't look believable. Yeah. So
Oof.
many dumbass studios, including DreamWorks Pictures and MGM, passed on this movie, but 20th Century Fox finally agreed when Ben Stiller reduced his salary to well under $1 million. The movie grossed over 124 million when it only cost 23 million to make.
Million.
And what's really great about this fact is that now half of these studios are owned by like one company. So what's really great is more movies are going to get passed up on because these other studios don't want to do them, and we only have like 4 studios now. It's really fun.
That's really great.
Yeah,
good for them.
If you're listening to this 5 years into the past, Netflix is buying Warner Brothers, and dumbass movie nerds like me are really stressed out about it. So.
Oh, you should be.
Adult dodgeball leagues began to spring up across the country, and around the time of the movie's release, cast members Gary Cole was even invited to a tournament in Chicago, Illinois. That's a Cotton McKnight.
Oh,
great name.
Wow.
Yeah. It doesn't say if he went to it, but I really hope he did.
I really hope he did too.
If I was in this and anyone called me, he's like, hey, you want to come to these tournaments? I'd be like, screw Comic-Cons and stuff. I'm going to every dodgeball. Because at least, it's got to be fun to watch, right?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
Oh, something I read like right before you got to my house is that most of the people in the background and in the audience, they're all inmates.
Wow.
Yeah.
Good for them.
Yeah, isn't that great? And then whenever when you look at them, you're like...
Well, they really did need like... to scrape the bottom of society to get people for dodgeball fans.
It's like you literally pulled up into my driveway and I was like, shit, I can't read this anymore. So I have no other top facts about it. Just if you're interested in it, go read it.
Wow, that's so neat.
So
I wish I was in prison. Then I can go to movies taping. And the good thing about it, they can't leave. They're going to be there for the whole shoot.
Yeah, it's like, oh, cool.
They're just
you know what?
Handcuffs.
As a Freeman, I never once met Vince Vaughn, but these damn inmates did. I'm pissed off.
Yeah, they got to meet all kinds of people like Johnny Cash.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, it's probably not the same one.
It's one of my favorite parts of
Walk
the line. Yeah. Oh, God. We got to do that one time. That's going to be one Natalie definitely has to join us.
Wrong
son died. Well, that's Walk Hard. Which I say we have to do that next year. I've been constantly talking about it on this podcast and never do it. So, in the unrated DVD contains a fake commentary where Ben Stiller and 2 main actors do nothing but fight, as well as claim to hate each other before storming out 40 minutes in the commentary. The commentary is then replaced with the commentary for There's Something About Mary.
Yay. That's a good one too.
That would be hilarious. Like, I love like great like stories about great DVD commentary. Like the most popular one is for Armageddon.
Wow.
Where Ben Affleck is doing commentary with, who's the fucking director of that? Completely blanking on that director's name. Armageddon. Come on. He's that one guy. Come on. Okay. Well, I guess I'm going to have to fucking cut all this out because I can't. Michael Bay. So Ben Affleck and Michael Bay, they do the commentary together. But Ben Affleck, did I say Stiller? Ben Affleck is constantly kind of making fun of the movie like the entire time. And there's the question about this is like, is it really harder to train spacemen, astronauts to learn how to drill? And Ben Affleck's like, so that's really interesting. Is it actually really, being a snooty Ben Affleck, so is it really actually harder for astronauts to learn? And Michael Bay's is like, shut up.
I love to imagine
the whole time.
Michael Bay's watching the movie. He's like, I really wanted to put an explosion here and here and here, but the budget wouldn't allow it.
Kind of man. So during January when we do Armageddon and our movies that were made Armageddon when we do the movies that are the same movies. Man,
that would be a great movie. Send a bunch of pirates to an asteroid. They dig for buried treasure.
Yeah. Arg, we have to drill into this asteroid. Arg. We must find the asteroid's
That's basically
booty.
what they were doing. They were space pirates.
Mm-hmm.
They had a gun. Why did they have a gun, Jesse?
Okay, well, let's wait till we get to Armageddon.
What were they expecting to shoot out of there?
They're going to shoot the asteroid.
You goddamn asteroid.
We'll get to it. We'll get to it. Wait till January, guys. Wait till January. A few more weeks and we'll be there. So in August of 2017, ESPNU, I think that was like ESPN University. They just played college sports and stuff on it. Changed its name to ESPN 8, the Ocho, and they actually show obscure sporting events, including dodgeball tournaments.
That's awesome. I wonder if they play like the slap fights.
I mean, I'm sure they do now.
What do you even call that? Just pro slapping?
Dumb people slapping each other.
Yeah.
It's like the dumbest sport ever. I want concussions forever.
Yes, please.
I'd like to be mentally ill.
Can you break my jaw for a second?
I want to have no defense when I do something.
This is the game, this is the game you invent with your friends while you're real drunk.
Yeah. I mean, it's just, at least with like boxing and UFC, you can block. I mean, it's still kind of stupid at the same time, but just to sit there and just bitch slap each other constantly, it's like, what are we doing?
I've got an idea that one that I witnessed
Rochambeau.
at a party was, hey, let's heat up a fork to like molten hot and brand ourselves on the arm with it.
Yeah.
And they were like, you're next. I said, no fucking way.
It's like when you get a bunch of like drunk people in a room and there's a shot collar. It's like, everybody's going to put it on and talk it. Because I've done that.
Oh, wow, that's amazing.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you just can't help it. So of the 32 teams in the Las Vegas tournament, 16 were identified by name or shown in competition. They are Average Joes, Globo Gym Purple Cobras, Flying Cougars, Team Blitzkrieg, Kamikazes, Skills That Kills, Las Vegas Police Department, Lumberjacks, MILFs, Moose Knuckles, Clown Punchers, Mulchers, She-Mullets, Wedgies, Yetis, and Pouncers.
Nice.
I think my favorite is
we
MILFs.
had a tournament in college, and my team, we were the Lumberjacks, and we dressed up as Lumberjacks, and we did this, everybody, hands in kind of thing, but we did chop,
yeah,
chop,
that's awesome.
timber, and we all fell on the ground together. It was the best.
And everybody's like, they're so cool. And the other half of the people are like, wow, this seems really fun to them.
We were really getting in on the moment.
One of my favorite lines in the movie is when they introduce the Lumberjacks. It's like, I can't remember the exact quote, but it's like, these men go into the woods for 8 months chopping down trees. And then Jason Bateman's character's probably doing a lot of masturbation. Something like that.
He's so aloof.
I love him. Like every time they cut to him, he's like, his glasses on, stupid.
We can't see your face. This is an audio.
It's like low key best part of the movie is when Jason Bateman shows up. It's crazy. And now he's just like a great director and really good at everything. So it's pretty fun. So Peter's car being pushed to the gym at the beginning of the film wasn't scripted. The car had actually broken down on the day of shooting and they couldn't get it fixed in time. Cinematographer, this is a wild name, Jerzy Zielinski, suggested the scene, which Rawsome Marshall Thurber calls a little found moment that better illustrates Peter's character than had he simply driven up. Jesus, there's a lot of weird words in that sentence. Like the way that Jerzy, Jerzy, and then like Zelensky's not even really spelled like, the main Zelensky we know now.
Sure. No, but I get that. Like having him pull up in a car that's just going squeaky, 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 pow, 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 like backfiring. I kind of like him pushing it.
Yeah, it's great. Yeah. It's like, man, how did you not just come up with that? It's perfect. He's just so broken down and he just does not give a shit.
Why would he just walk?
Yeah. Right. It's like, I just wonder
But that's what I like about his character. He's so dedicated.
Yeah,
he's willing to debase himself in every situation.
He's just such an average Joe. All right, before we get into the plot of the movie, I want you to think what the point of Dodgeball, a true underdog story is. And if you know what the point is, send us an email at the link in the description, or at the very bottom, you can go to werecommendmailbag@gmail.com to tell us what you think, or just to talk to us, because we want to hear you. I think people are just like, wow, they're just going to keep asking, and we're never going to do it.
Until it happens.
Yeah. We got one from your mom.
Yeah, is that a joke?
No, we did. That was the Mars attack. It was great. She said we were handsome and everything.
Aw.
The only
Thanks,
people that
Mom.
do. She didn't say that.
Got a face
Not
on
even
me.
your mom calls us handsome. All right, Jason. Dodgeball, a true underdog story. So film starts off with a Globo gym advertisement. It's a very fancy gym that has a lot of ways to get hot, even plastic surgery. The girl comes out looking like a mummy. We learned that the gym's owner used to be fat till he started to work
600
out.
pounds, I say.
Here at Globo Gym, we understand that ugliness and fatness are genetic disorders, much like baldness and necrophilia. It's only your fault if you don't hate yourself enough to do something about it.
That's true.
Got me in the gym. I got some protein powder yesterday and everything.
Hell yeah.
Not really. I'm just tired of
You're really bulking up.
I'm just tired of lifting stuff at work and just being like, this used to not be heavy. I have to start working out. It's like, when did everything become so heavy? It all just hit me recently. So then we cut to Peter LaFleur getting his grundles licked by his dog while sleeping. He's the owner of Average Joe's, a small-time, financially unsuccessful gym with a handful of loyal members. Peter was already struggling to pay the power and water bills for his house, it seems like.
I love this sign there's a sign on the wall that says failure is an option.
Yeah. I do. I kind of love his whole, thing. It's like, you know what? Yeah, just be who you are. Whether if you're not successful, it's fucking okay, guys.
Unless you're failing completely.
Well, yeah, then you can do something. But if you're not failing and you're just doing all right, that's all right.
That is all right.
It's okay. I love that he's brushing his teeth, drinks a Yoo-hoo, and then swallows the toothpaste and Yoo-hoo. Why don't...
That is the most awful combination. Toothpaste and chocolate.
A part of me thinks, are they kind of making fun of movies? And, when people get up and whenever they, in movies when they're like, oh, yeah, I got to get up and get ready for work. They get ready, they brush their teeth, and then they grab a cup of coffee. And it's like, why don't you just not brush your teeth then?
No,
you immediately
drink
coffee after brushing your teeth.
Yeah, you just
it's gonna be disgusting.
You're missing the point of brushing your teeth.
I feel like, I guess because when I'm home at home, I usually eat, drink my coffee, and then I brush my teeth. No. But yeah, actually now that I'm thinking about it, almost on every day I go to work, I brush my teeth and then go get
wake
coffee.
Up and then I brush my teeth. And then I make sure to drink coffee so I have coffee breath.
Gotcha. Yeah, that's great. I think what I'm pushing up against is the fact that usually it's people immediately get ready and then grab a cup of coffee and start sipping it. I'm like, you got toothpaste taste in your mouth. Toothpaste.
What about that Kesha song? Wake up in
the morning feeling like P. Diddy.
And then you brush your teeth with a bottle of Jack.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
Okay. Just the slight pause really got me. Kesha's gonna be at Bonnaroo. Hell fucking yeah, baby. I love TikTok. I love the song TikTok. TikTok. Okay, we meet our cast of characters. Oh, and a guy looking for love through voicemail dating. Whatever that is.
Oh my god. That's 90s.
Yeah. Gordon, a man really exercising and kind of quirky. And he also watches weird sports, which he will be the
kind of love that
reason we get into dodgeball.
I kind of love weird sports.
I would be Gordon's best friend.
Yeah, Gordon seems like
he's my favorite character in the whole movie.
He's a battered husband.
In terms of being people I'd hang out with in this movie, it'd be Gordon, then Vince Vaughn. We see Justin, who played by Justin Long, which is fun name there. Justin, who struggles to work out and wants to get fit because of a girl from. Because a girl who, big old girl that landed on his face during cheerleading tryouts.
Cheerleaders are those types of cheerleaders. They are athletes.
Yeah, they're really strong.
And they have to lift that people. Girl. It was not his fault. He didn't make the team.
Yeah.
Okay.
The fact that he lifted her, and by the way, it's the girl from All That. I don't know if you remember her. Yeah, it's that girl.
Yeah.
But she's always in a jacuzzi. Wait, no, that's her in Workaholics. I can't remember what her character was, but she was one of the funniest people in All That.
Yeah, she's great.
Yeah. But yeah, and he tells Vince Vaughn's character, he's like, yeah, I'm trying to get strong so I can be a cheerleader. He's like, what?
He's like, yeah, that's one of the things I didn't care about. Because he's like, you want to be a cheerleader so you're not a loser?
Yeah.
Get out of here.
What are you talking about? He's just going to be hanging out with popular people.
Yeah. He's going to be throwing girls in the air.
That's the thing that you can kind of tell that this movie is kind of written by just kind of assholes, probably, right? Because like everything they make fun of now, we're all like, I don't know, it's kind of cool. Honestly, it's not that big of a deal.
That's the 2000s for you.
But my favorite part is that because he's trying to impress a girl named Amber. That's a head cheerleader, I guess, and she has a douchebag boyfriend, Derek,
Always.
and I can't wait to get to what happens to him. The grossest part of this is when shows say they land in like a 69 position, and then she gets up and there's a suction noise. It's like gross, dude. Yeah. Wild. And then we meet Steve the pirate, who thinks he's a pirate, and he is short on money, but he will split his buried treasure with Peter when he finds it.
Yeah, he just got to get his sweat on.
Alan Tudyk, dude. It's great. Anytime like people, Ben Stiller's character does it a lot, where they're like, they start talking and they're like, like whenever Ben Stiller's like, I'm white, WHIT. But Steve the pirate does it too. It's like, I'll get you my buried treasure when I find it. It works every time in this movie. It's great. So Peter meets attorney Kate Veach, who informs him he defaulted on the gym's mortgage. This is also Ben Stiller's wife, that they got a divorce and I think they're back together.
What?
Or they got back together and then no longer are
Divorced
together.
again?
Yeah, something like that. Which is really sad because I really like that they were together.
They're really short together.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's great.
It's wonderful.
I think she's taller than him.
It's
Actually, I'm not sure.
No, like she always plays this type of character though, like in this movie and then in Grandma's Boy. It's
Zoolander.
basically this and
Also
Zoolander.
Zoolander, yeah, she's always like the straight woman. Except in this movie.
Which is wild.
And because she was in all those movies like from the 2000s that I loved, I also had a really big crush on her when I was younger.
Yeah, she's cute.
Yeah. So she informs Peter he defaulted on the gym's mortgage. It is purchased by his rival, White Goodman, a fitness guru and owner of a successful global gym, and it's right across the street, and it's ginormous and ugly.
That sucks.
Unless Peter can raise $50,000 in 30 days to cover his mortgage, White will foreclose on Average Joe's and demolish it to build a new auxiliary parking structure for his members. So attorney Kate Veach is working on the transaction on behalf of the bank who has the mortgage. Kate is auditing Peter's financial statements and also facilitating the sale of the business to White in case Peter is not able to settle the accounts in time. And that is the setup of the movie. So White,
conveniently.
Yeah. So then Peter goes over to Globo Gym and it cuts to White and Michelle, and they're doing squats, but it looks like Michelle's just like doggy styling White. They they start like slapping each other's butts and everything. It's great. And it's love all the twitchy little movements Ben Stiller does. And then Peter comes in. He's like, "Hey man, don't do this, whatever." And then Ben Stiller's like super mean to him.
Well, I love what he says. I'm going to demolish that building, and I hope you and your friends are inside of it when it happens. What the fuck?
So good.
It's so
well, we learned that like White is livid with Peter for sleeping with 3 of his trainers, and Peter's like, it was one night. Yeah. And there's also another line. It's like, I've got shareholders. You don't even have cup holders. And he's like, why do I need cup holders? I love it because White Goldman's constantly just saying the stupidest stuff, and everybody's like, what are you talking about? He's like, just forget it. And so White is proud that his gym is worth $4 million. Average Joe's not even worth $4. Yeah. Peter tells his loyal employees that he may be, White Goldman may be taking his gym. Average Joe's employees, Dwight, Owen, and Steve the Pirate, Justin, and Gordon, try to raise the money needed to save the gym. Justin rallies everyone behind the cause of saving the gym after the gym is like a second home to him.
Why don't we just pay in Canadian dollars?
Yeah. It's like, and then like he tells them like the price of what it would be for Canada.
How are we going to raise $120,000?
Like, no, you don't add them together. And
he
like
needs love.
At this point, Peter's just like, oh, it didn't work out. Whatever. Let's end it. And everybody's like, no, we have to. So they decided to do a car wash.
Yeah.
And it cuts to like girls in bikinis. They're all like rubbing their boobs on the cars. And it pans over and you just got all the guys in like Speedos and tight shorts and stuff. And it doesn't really work, and nobody's going to him except one guy with a truck who keeps making Justin clean it with his pit bull, just like growling at him, like
He's rubbing his belly button.
Yeah. Oh, yep. Hopefully someone walked him home. So dejected, they go back to the gym where they find a cutout of White Goodman trying to get people to their gym.
With the Terminator eyes.
Yeah, it's great. 'Cause they learn they have cameras. Peter is defeated and wants to celebrate the ending of Average Joe's. You got the beer bit where he's like throwing beer to people. He throws it at Owen, just completely doesn't look at it. Throws it to Justin, like hits his hands. Oh, it's so good. But Gordon comes up with an idea to play dodgeball because he reads pamphlets about weird things. They have a magazine. They have a tournament where the winners win $50,000. Classic sports movie where they have exactly the amount. It also happened in Hot Rod.
Nice.
Everybody is excited except Peter, but he's in because they had him at Blood and Semen. Because I think it was Dwight, said, wow, we could sell no, it was Steve the Pirate or somebody.
No, like, it was Dwight.
Oh yeah, it's like we could sell blood and semen,
not mixed together.
They're like, somebody's like, ooh, it's like not mixed together. So we cut to White Goodman shocking himself every time he tries to eat a donut. Beach goes to see him.
He also takes a carbo. What is it called? A carb laxative.
Yeah, it's like, do you want a carb laxative? It's like, no, I'm full up on those right now.
Oh my God!
Just like shit all the carbs out of you.
I don't know.
And then Michelle comes in saying, "Hey, Kate Veach is here." He's like, "Oh, hold on a second." So he pumps up his like crotch pump or whatever.
Yeah, his Swedish made penis enlargement pump.
And then he runs upstairs, grabs a book, a dictionary, comes down. He's like, "Oh, I didn't realize you're gonna be here." She's like, "You called me here." It's like, "Oh," it's like, "Sorry, I was just doing some light reading." It's like, "Are you reading the dictionary?"
Why would you have a dictionary at the gym?
Yeah. Hold on. What's her name? Ben Stiller's ex or current wife? Christine Taylor. So I know that we say like she plays like the same character every time, but she's like she's perfect at it.
Yeah, she's really good.
Her little like sideways looks and stuff like that, she crushes, and she does it in Zoolander and all of them, and she's great at it. So
I wonder if it was like felt really good to slam Ben Stiller's head into the wall.
Oh God, that's like one of my favorite scenes of the whole movie. Like nothing but good one-liners from Ben Stiller in that. And they go sit at his desk, and he's like, "Oh, do you like that painting?" It's a painting of me taking down this bull. It's like, it's a symbolism it's a metaphor for me taking bull by the horns.
That really happened.
That actually happened. That's actually a real painting, and they just photoshopped Ben Stiller's head on it.
Man,
yeah, it's actually a real famous painting.
I would have that painting.
Yeah, I wouldn't,
Ben Stiller's
because that
face on
bull looks fucking insane.
Everybody's so ripped in that painting.
Yeah, even the bull.
Especially the bull.
So he thinks he is her boss. And she's like, "You're not my boss. I work for the bank." And he's like, "Yeah, and the bank works for me, so you're my boss." And he says, "I am white. I'm white. WHITE." He hits on her and wants her to join the gym, but also kind of date White Goodman. There's no reason we need to be shackled by the structures of employee-employer relationship, and unless you're into that sort of thing. In which case, I got some shackles in the back. I'm just kidding, but seriously, I got them. Oh, he's so good at that. He's so good.
It's making it awkward.
Yeah. So she declines and actually enjoys Average Joe's better. He loves Kate because she has a personality. But he does his air quotes throughout the movie. He's like, "Oh, you know what I love about you, Kate? You have a personality." White Goodman, "We should mate." "What?" "Date. We should date sometime. Socially. Go out and kick it." "Are you okay?" Kate like kind of retches and vomits in her mouth. "Kate, I'm fine. I just threw up a little bit in my mouth." White Goodman, "In some cultures, they only eat vomit. I've never been there, but I read about it in a book." I like to think everything Ben Stiller said in here was completely improvised.
Oh man, I don't know. It's so good.
I was like, how do you find a way to like that's something so frustrating to me is in comedies when, it's like with Tim Robinson and Ben Stiller and Vince Vaughn, they like find ways to say sentences that I just don't ever think about whenever I talk. unless I'm just naturally doing it. But the way that he's just like, I have an idea of how I'm going to structure this sentence, like, the way he rattles it off. It's
Right.
like so funny.
He kills it.
Yeah. So cut to Uber American Instructional Films, a dodgeball teaching film. We meet Timmy, who learns that opioid addicted men from China created by using heads of people. Totally cool. It's totally great. Also, I love when we meet Timmy, he's painting a fence and it's like, stop using that lead-based paint. And it like cuts to it and it's so funny. And that's why everybody was a serial killer in the 70s and 80s.
Because my house was built during that time, I wonder if my house has lead paint.
Well, I'm sure someone had to like repaint over it. I do sometimes wonder because this was built in the 60s. I'm like, I wonder if they just covered up the paint or if they ever went
Most
through
likely, yeah. It's hard to scrape paint off the wall.
Probably why we get headaches in this house. And we all become serial killers.
Nice.
So then we get the basic rules of dodgeball. 6 people and 6 balls. You get hit, you're out, you catch the ball. The player who threw the ball is out and you get to bring a teammate in. Dodgeball is a sport of violence, exclusion, and degradation. Remember to pick the biggest and best players. Remember the 5 Ds of dodgeball. Dodge, duck, dip, dive, and dodge. God, this movie was really just like, let's have people say things and not know where they're going with them.
Yeah, and
works every
is he
time.
supposed to be a pilot from World War II?
It seems like it.
Because he's wearing the bomber jacket and everything.
And that actor is great. It's Hank Azaria. He's always funny.
Yeah, he's acted. He was in something about Mary with his giant teeth. Oh, he's so funny.
He's in a lot of Friends episodes. He's like one of like Phoebe's long lost love. So Gordon signed them up for regional. To qualify for the tournament, Peter goes to his office to find Kate's Beach going through his tax documents. Peter hasn't received any membership money in 13 months. He says if he doesn't have any goals, then he won't be disappointed if you don't reach it. And she's like, oh, that's great.
That's good advice.
That's good advice. Yeah, Peter, come on. You got to get some money from people. You have to take membership. Like maybe after a month or two, it's like, all right, you fuckers, it's time to give me some money. So we see that White put cameras in his cutout of him. He sees that they are trying to win money through dodgeball. So they go to their first dodgeball match. We meet Gordon's new wife, who is a mail order bride. And we meet the team they are facing. It's a Girl Scout troop, and they are mean. Fun fact that I immediately recognized when watching this movie is that, so there's a wrestling group that was in the 90s and 2000s called the Hollies. Like you had like Hardcore Holly, Molly Holly.
Don't remember that.
Yeah. This music is their theme song.
Really?
Yeah. And I was like, holy shit.
That's wild.
I completely forgot about that. And then I was like, as soon as it popped up, I was like, oh yeah.
Were they also Girl Scouts?
No. But man, they were pretty good at wrestling.
I love how the one Girl
Holly
Scout
had
has
them.
like a mustache.
Yeah. Hardcore Holly had the Alabama Slam and it fucking ruled, baby.
Nice.
So they go to the dodgeball. Oh, already said that. The game starts and the Girl Scouts whoop their butts because average shows are very bad. I love it. Because they knock everybody out pretty quick and it's just like Peter and by himself and he hits a girl right in the stomach. She falls like, ow. It's like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Are you okay, honey? It's like, why would you hit a girl? And then they like smash dodgeballs in them and like they walk away and they like stick their thumb out or like flick them off. Can't remember. And it's like, you know what? You're adopted. Your parents don't even love you. Turns out, though, during a random drug test, one of the Girl Scouts was actually juicing and they are disqualified. She was filled of steroids and low-grade beaver tranquilizer. So Average Joe's Gym is the winner and move on to the tournament.
Oh, good for them.
You see, like if the Girl Scouts were only competition, I think we'd crush them, Jason. Just me and you alone.
I don't know, man. They're mean.
I'm good at catching balls. Wink. So later at the bar, they celebrate and Kate comes to support. Peter hits on her and Kate obviously likes him a little bit. But then White shows up. And Peter, I didn't realize the Nazi class let out this early. Did you skip arts and crafts? White, yes, I did. White is pissed with Kate because Kate is with Peter. She's off the clock. Well, good for you. And the clock. He tells Peter he also joins the Dodgeball League. We meet his team, Blade, Laser, Blazer. So good. It's like me naming characters when I was younger in my like wrestling games. It's like Frank Tankerson. Just like
Nice.
stuff like that. It's so stupid.
Yeah, they're supposed to be like the gladiators,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, pretty much. And also Michelle and Fran Stelinanovich.
Yeah, she's a beast.
She's great. Love her. She falls in love with Owen. Can't wait.
Owen's in love.
And she
Head
is
over heels.
the deadliest woman on earth with a dodgeball. And then they're like, all right, let's go.
Yes.
I'm gonna have to put a de-esser on this episode. And then I love it because it's Ben Stiller. Go ahead and make your jokes, Mr. Jokey Joke Maker, but let me hit you with some knowledge. Quit now. Save yourself the embarrassment of losing with these losers in Las Vegas, LaFleur, Peter LaFleur. Alliteration aside, I'll take my chances in the tournament. White Goodman, yay, you will take your chances, Peter. I know, I just said that. White, I know you just said that, Peter. Okay, I'm not sure where we're going with this. White, well, I'm not sure where you're going with this, Peter. That's what I said. White, that's what I'm saying to you, Peter. All right, White, touche. I mean, that's just fucking comedy gold. It's like a perfect lines of dialogue.
They're in middle school still. It's like they did go to middle school together.
Yeah.
And they may have been friends at first, but then he became the bully.
Is there anything funnier than watching grown men be children?
I don't think so.
It works every time. Every time. So, Patches O'Houlihan outside the bar tells Peter he has to hump Dodgeball into submission. And he just pretty much says, I'm going to be your coach.
So he's supposed to be from, God damn it.
You said the Air Force or something?
No. But like, back to like making fun of movies, he's supposed to be Lieutenant Dan, right?
Oh, yeah, essentially, yeah. Do you know who this is?
I can't remember his name.
He's Zed in Men in the Black.
Yeah.
It's Rip Torn. And he's also the dad in Freddy Got Fingered.
Nice.
He's the guy yelling at Freddy.
Yeah, he's amazing.
Daddy, do you want some sausage? When do we do
Where's
that?
my LeBaron and Freddy?
I mean, do we do that movie soon?
I hope so.
Should we? Maybe
I'm a farmer.
Maybe we should rewatch it and make sure it's actually funny, right? And it's not just something we quoted as children.
No.
Or do we just go into it without? Patches says he's going to be their new coach. So training day, Patches makes them dodge wrenches because if you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball. Just chucks them at them. Justin rolls around on the ground in pain. Is it necessary? Is it necessary for me to drink my own urine? It's like, what?
No, but
it's sterile and I like the taste. It's like if you just said it's sterile, it's not funny, but the likes the taste is what really nails it. So they train by doing the 5 Ds. They practice catching balls. Peter is good while everybody else sucks, but they start getting better. Makes them dodge traffic because if you can dodge a car, you can dodge a ball. And they're running a lot. Gordon gets run over. Justin just constantly gets pelted with balls. Gordon sucks at throwing a ball. Patches tell him to be mean, but Gordon is not a mean person. Then Patches punches him in the balls. Then we see Kate Veach.
Softball champion.
This 8-time softball champion. She's amazing at dodgeball. She has a great underhand throw. She played softball for 8 years. Dwight says she has to be a lesbian. Peter's like, there's no way she's a lesbian. They try to get her to join the team, but she says she can't because it will be a conflict of interest. Come on, Kate. Time to put your mouth where our balls are. Then we cut to White shoving pizza in his crotch.
Yes, his personal reflection period.
Mm-hmm. Michelle shows him that Kate is throwing dodgeballs with average Joes.
I love how they printed off pictures instead of just showing him video.
Yeah, I know.
What are we doing, Michelle?
He says he will just have to woo her faster than what nature was intended. There's no resisting when White Goodman puts on his shiny shoes.
Oh my god, I love his outfit.
Yeah,
it's horrible.
And this is kind of like the best part of the whole damn movie.
Yes.
So he goes to Kate to woo her. How do you know where I live? It's called the Freedom of Information Act. The hippies finally got something right. He tells her that he fired her so they can date. He told them that she was stealing and drinking on the job.
That's so fucked up.
I know. She tells him to get off her porch. I can get real naughty, freaky like. Peter shows up just in time, telling him to go away.
When White need help leaving?
Yeah. When White tries to touch Kate in the face, she slams his head into the wall. Yes. It's like, it's over, Kate. No one makes me bleed my own blood.
Nobody. He snaps his finger, and Michelle shows up on the moped.
And I love it. He like walks, puts his helmet on. It's like hops on. So good. Puts his arms around him. So then Peter smells cookies and goes in her house, and her weird
Dear
thing
Barbara.
is she loves unicorns, apparently.
I love her house. I love it so much.
What a weird little random thing they decided to ask. Do you think like when whoever was writing this movie was just like, all right, I got all these characters. It's funny. All right, what's Kate's thing? All right, softball, lesbian / bisexual. Ah, she's got to have a third. She's got to have something. Unicorns.
Yeah, and tacky, like really super tacky, like figures, like Rubik figurines.
Yeah, little figure, like porcelain figurines, things like that. Yeah,
I love them. I love when I see those in people's houses.
Yeah,
that's so great.
That's how you know, like the way that they say, "Hey, this woman's weird." She either has a lot of figurines or a lot of cats. That's like every male that writes a story for like a weird girl. It's like that's all they can think of. She either likes cats or figurines. She's crazy.
I'm really glad they picked unicorns.
Yeah, that's great because cats fucking rule. Everybody chill out. So Peter tries to get her to join the team. He gives her some coupons, like from
expired movie.
Yeah, it's like, oh, this is one for a massage. He's like, yeah, I can also do full body massages. She joins so she can beat the crap out of White Goodman.
Hell yeah,
because he made an awful mistake by firing her.
No, we got a team.
And then we cut to Las Vegas. I mean, this movie just immediately gets us to the Dodgeball. It's great. The show will be aired on ESPN 8, the Ocho. If it's almost a sport, we got to hear. Our commentators are Cotton McKnight, Pepper Brooks. Hilarious. Yes. We learned that average Joe has to win 5 games. We have a bunch of stereotypes in the games. You got like Japanese people. They're the kamikazes. The Germans, that's blitzkrieg. You have like a group of African Americans. They're like skills that kills, all spelled with
They're just dancing.
Yeah. So good. How did they even get past the first round? Owen got everybody some uniforms, but it's a bunch of BDSM costumes. Yes. Their uniforms got switched with the BDSM punks. I couldn't tell if they're punks or BDSM people.
They're definitely BDSM.
And then it's time to play.
So you must be daddy.
I love that. So we cut to the match. We have dancers starting off the show because like everything.
Yeah, like in basketball.
Yeah, like everything in the 2000s always had like women in skimpy clothes dancing.
Yeah.
Like everything in the 2000s. I mean, I'm sure they have it now. I mean, they still have like ring girls and stuff, but it just felt like even like in wrestling, they always had like in WCW, they had the Nitro Girls because they always come out and dance sometimes. Yeah. And it's like, what are we doing here? Why did everything have like a dance theme at the beginning?
Got to.
Yeah. So we have Average Joe faking off against the Blitzkrieg. They come out in their BDSM gear. Pepper, that's rad.
The whole crowd goes quiet.
Yeah. And then it's Pepper again. I feel like I'm watching a Cher video, Cotton. And I love that. So they come out, but Owen has the little like
the ball in his mouth.
It's not even a ball. It's like what do they use it? The bridle.
The
Bridle, yeah. He's got it in his mouth when he's come out. You don't have to have it in your mouth.
I think he liked it.
And then I love that Peter has it and he's got the collar. It says daddy. So funny. So match starts. Everybody's getting eliminated immediately. It's only Kate alone. She's able to take out a couple and then catches a ball and brings Peter back in. He doesn't have any balls, Cotton. And it's shocking, but they win. And it's Cotton says, whoa, they won. It's shocking. And Pepper, I'm shocked. I feel shocked. And then David Hasselhoff yells at the Germans. Classic David Hasselhoff.
They're all like worshiping him.
I want to know how many movies in the 2000s David Hasselhoff just randomly appears in. That was like the biggest joke in the 2000s. Like, David Hasselhoff walked on set.
Because he was a German pop star.
It's so wild.
Have you ever seen his music videos from Germany?
I think so.
They're pretty awesome.
But I mean, it's wild. It's just like really all I know him from, other than the fact that I know like he has like music videos and music and stuff, is Baywatch.
Yeah.
And I'm like, man, it's wild how popular he was.
Basically the only thing he ever did.
Yeah. Until like people were like, until all these people that watched Baywatch as a kid were like, I fucking love David Hasselhoff. Let's make him be in a cameo in every movie.
Yeah, because he's a joke now.
And then he got replaced by Neil, the space guy.
Neil deGrasse Tyson?
Yeah, Neil deGrasse Tyson all of a sudden started popping up in every comedy. And people were like Zoolander 2, Neil's just like there in it randomly.
Wow.
And it's like, why did we, like,
I didn't see Zoolander 2.
Yeah.
So I was like, why did they make a Zoolander 2?
And you know, that movie is terrible, but it really just isn't that funny. But Kyle Mooney, I think he's like the bad guy in it. I can't remember, but Kyle Mooney was on SNL. He's like one of my favorite cast members
Nice.
of like, he's gone now, off the show, not dead. But he was like my favorite cast member, and he's so good in the movie. It's almost worth watching just to watch Kyle Mooney, because he's like an asshole, but he's so nice. And it's just weird. It's weird. He just does his bit, which is like this weird, like, socially awkward guy. But I don't know. You just,
Yeah, I'll have to check
this
it
is going
out.
nowhere. Just look up Kyle Mooney bits.
Okay.
And Average Joe's gives their uniform back to the BDSM team. There's like an old man there, and like he walks up to him. You must be daddy.
Yeah, definitely.
So Patches tells Peter he's a hell of a player and a leader. He asks if he wants to sleep with some hookers with him. Justin runs into Amber, a girl he likes. She is there for a cheerleading competition. Her boyfriend Derek is a dick. And he's like, come on, let's go ride the roller coaster. And then Dwight's like, and they're all kind of like, I'm sorry, he's an asshole. It's like, yeah, Dwight's like, maybe he'll like ride the roller coaster and fall off and break all of his bones. Owen's like, everybody's like, Jesus. He's like, that happens. That can happen.
And then it does.
I wonder if they'll come back later. So it's day 2. Average Joe is playing the Lumberjacks. It's like, they haven't touched a woman in 8 days. A lot of masturbation cuts. They play much better this go round and easily beat them. Globo Gym easily defeated the Kamikazes. Next, Joe's match is against Skills That Kills. Skills do more dancing than playing, and Joe's win. Globo beats Las Vegas PD. So in the semifinals, Joe's.
They should have brought in Reno 911.
I know, that would have been
really funny.
I would have screamed if that happened. Average Joes are playing the Flying Cougars. They are struggling against them. I can't remember, what is it? Gordon gets hit in the balls, or Justin does, somebody. It's like, and Cotton says something. It's like, ooh, that's gotta hurt. And then Pepper, Ouchtown population, you bro.
Such a dork.
Oh no, because like Gordon's the last one, so it's Gordon versus the whole team. Gordon calls timeout. Patches tells him to get angry, and he sees his wife flirting, and then his kids looking at him that look just like him, and he snaps. He demolishes the whole team.
Yeah,
and they win, and they're going to the finals, baby. Ugh,
I love how over the top whenever they get hit by the ball and they just fly backwards.
Yeah, like in the very last dodgeball throw at the end of the movie. So good.
Yeah, like the Gordon hits that one guy and he spits out a bunch of water.
I mean, but it does hurt when you get hit in the face with those.
Yeah.
I'm surprised they didn't put in, like, that was like always the rule when playing dodgeball. You're not allowed to hit them in the head. But it happened all the time because it's like, hey, we're children. It's hard to aim. Except for me, because I'm so good. So they are celebrating. And Patches obviously Irish. It's like, oh man, they must have the luck of the Irish. So they go to a place called the Luck of the Irish, and they all keep saying how important Patches is, and without Patches they can't do this. And then Patches has a sign fall on him, and he dies.
That's the luck of the Irish.
And then it's like Peter's like, no one expected Patches to die from a falling ironic sign. The team is down in the dumps, and they think they can't win without Patches. Peter goes to his room, all bummed out. And like Kate's all like, oh, you got to really pump up the team. And he's like, I don't even know anymore. So he goes to his room and White is waiting for him. White bribes Peter with $100,000 for his gym. He reveals the money and he's like, movies don't really, movies really exaggerate things. Opens the case. It's like one stack of like, 10 bills essentially.
Right. It's like 100 $100 bills.
It's so funny. Opens the case. It's such a good bit. He asks him to sign the contract, and then the scene cuts away. What will he do? So the gang looks for Peter for some inspiration, but Peter is down in the dumps and doesn't motivate them and only makes it worse. He then tells Steve, the pirate, that he is not a pirate. He's like, arr.
All right, he broke his little pirate heart.
And now it's time for the darkest part of the movie.
Damn.
Owen sees Fran at the bar and goes to talk to her while Steve does some soul searching on the streets and takes off his like bandana, his little do-rag bandana, whatever they call him, and then looks in and then gets a slushie thrown on him, and it's a really rough time and tears were shed.
So bad.
But it's finals night, baby. Kate goes to see Peter. She doesn't find him and sees he's checked out because the TV said, "Thanks for checking out." I don't know. Why would the TV have to say that if they already checked out? I don't know.
Yeah, that's just what it, because you can check out using the TV.
Oh, you can?
Yeah, and like
Las Vegas is crazy.
Well, you can't. We did it at Disney World.
Disney World's crazy. Amber runs into Justin, tells him that they need him for the competition because Derek fell out of the roller coaster and broke every bone in his body.
Yes.
Somewhere Dwight's like, I knew it.
He made a wish.
Yeah. She asks him to join the squad and agrees, but doesn't tell his other team. Peter's drinking at the bar, and he sees on the TV, Cotton and Pepper talking, and they're Cotton says something, and then Pepper says, "I spoke with White Goodman. He says his team really wants to win." And Cotton just kind of like, okay.
Yep. Like, their absence is noticeable.
Yeah.
Cotton.
The team is worried, and Kate takes the lead. Steve the Pirate and Justin aren't there, so they are too short since Owen is subbing for Peter. Owen didn't know Steve was a pirate, we learned.
Who's Steve the Pirate?
It's like the guy that's been a pirate with us the whole time. We've had a pirate? Justin does a great job at cheerleading comp and runs off for the match, and Amber's like pondering, oh, I think I love him. It's like literally a nothing storyline. It's ridiculous. Yeah. But it does lead to a great line later. Peter watches the game at the bar, and then Lance Armstrong shows up.
Before Lance got canceled.
Yeah.
Or Lanceled.
And he's like not even really that canceled. He just used like steroids.
Yeah, he cheated real hard on the Tour de France, which he won like 7 times.
He didn't have...
He cheated every time.
Well, he had like 3 cancers.
So what?
It's like, geez, let the guy up. He probably is like, hey.
He's a cheater.
Well, I mean, I guess he probably had like so much chemo, let him get a break a little bit,
No. We're not running a charity.
You know
here.
what? He's just fucking riding it back. It's not that big of a deal, guys. So he's a big fan of Peter.
Are you kidding me? The Tour de France is huge, especially in France.
Yeah, well, I have a bicycle too. Don't see me ride it for 7 days.
Good point.
No, I'm kidding. I mean, it does. I just remember when that came out and I was a little younger and I was like, well, I don't know. He probably needed help getting into shape because, he had poison in his veins for like years for having cancer. Let him get a break.
Not an excuse,
But I also
Lance.
don't know enough
If you're listening, Lance, fuck you.
That's true. And I also don't know enough about, because I was like, well, yeah, if you use steroids like right after chemo just to get kind of in shape and, like
I don't
kickstart.
But
if he was doing it while racing.
Yeah,
then,
he was. Like,
okay.
But I think he was doing the.
Not really. I don't care.
Where he would go train and get oxygenated blood and then put that oxygenated blood into his body right before the competition so he'd have massive stamina.
Is that cheating? That just seems like
cheating.
That just seems like an advantage.
They call it doping, but it's like blood doping.
So, hey, my oxygen, I got really good blood in me.
Yeah, you just can't do it because it makes you way better than everybody.
It's just weird. Like sports and like what they consider cheating is because like in football now, like if you watch the sidelines, like before plays now, like most quarterbacks, they use smelling salts now to like,
for what?
To like amp them up and like clear their head. Because,
Okay.
that's what people, when people are like passed out, they put smelling salts because it really like wakes you up. So like now,
Sure.
And I was like, is that not cheating? It's
I
like
don't know
every team should have, because if someone's not using it, then they're not going to have an advantage over the person using it technically.
I've only ever had to use them whenever I was out in the Army. When they were taking my blood, I would get close to passing out because they have to take a lot of blood.
Yeah.
So they would just give me a smelling salt. And every time I get like woozy, I'd just like,
I've never smelled one. Is it crazy?
Very strong.
Yeah. I want to smell one.
Really, really strong.
But it's just like one of those things where I'm like, all right, so it's like the NFL's is, I don't know. It's so, they're just hypocrites. Like the people who make the rules. Because they're like, you can't smoke weed, but like,
it's not an enhancement drug.
It doesn't even enhance. But then you can like use
like
smelling.
Shaun White at the Olympics.
You can like be on the field, use a smelling salt, and throw it away, and then it's like okay.
I don't know.
And like none of it makes sense.
I don't know, man.
Boys talking about sports. Let's go. So he tells Lance he's quitting. Quit. Once I was thinking about quitting when I was diagnosed with brain, lung, and testicular cancer. all at the same time. But with the love of, I don't think he was, it wasn't just
Wasn't it
testicular
just
cancer. I think
testicular?
that's all it was. But with the love and support of my friends and family, I got back on the bike and I won the Tour de France 5 times in a row. But I'm sure you have a good reason to quit. So what are you dying from that's keeping you from the finals, Peter? Right now, it feels a little bit like shame. Lance, well, I guess if a person never quit when the going got tough, they wouldn't have anything to regret for the rest of their life. But good luck to you, Peter. I'm sure this decision won't haunt you forever. Crushed it. You know what, Lance? Keep using those steroids if you're just going to deliver lines that good. Because he did a good job. I thought he was like actually pretty funny, his line delivery.
Yeah, he's fine.
God, Jason.
Maybe I got a thing against Lance Armstrong. I do.
I don't know.
You know,
it's not like he killed anybody.
I was wondering
that
like,
we know.
In Austin, Texas, like that's where he used to train, like because it's very hilly, and they have all these giant bikes painted on the road that say like L.A. like for Lance Armstrong.
Yeah,
man, they must have had to like go paint back over those.
I don't know, dude. Yeah, I just leave him. He beat cancer.
Yeah, but nobody cares.
But he beat cancer. That's like a cool thing to do.
Yeah, but it's not as cool as riding a bike real fast.
So just know, guys, if you have cancer and you beat it, don't do steroids because everybody will hate you for the fucking rest of your life.
No, the cancer thing is irrelevant.
It's just like, it's just funny because my thing with steroids, right, is that it's such a shameful thing to do. But, like we're cool with Arnold doing it,
Yeah.
All these wrestlers do it, and everybody's like, oh, they're such good wrestlers. Like, yeah, but they use steroids. I mean, The Rock's on fucking steroids, obviously. But yeah, we still like them. But fucking Lance Armstrong had cancer.
He's not competing in a sport.
Well, Arnold did. He was a weightlifter, but they all use steroids, so I feel like it's okay at that point.
Yeah, probably. It
kills
you.
I think steroids, not a big deal. Everybody just do it. I'm not doing it, though. So y'all deal with the side effects.
You get it huge.
Yeah, that's what I should do. Then I can lift stuff at work. So, man, I didn't realize we're going to
just pick up a forklift. This pisses me off.
We're going to have to get like a little sign in here that says room podcast divided. Just like me jacked on steroids. Just kidding. I just don't think anything's really that big of a deal. It's just like they got to be cancer. We can have a little bit of respect for them, Anyways, God, Lance Armstrong.
Tom Green beat testicular cancer.
Yeah, way to go, Tom.
Yeah.
And you know what? I respect him, even if he was doing steroids.
For comedy.
I just want to say, I am just being a little bit silly. Yes, Lance Armstrong should not have done steroids.
He didn't do steroids, I don't think. I think he just did the blood thing.
Then that's even dumber. He's got good blood.
It was his
big
blood.
Whoops. All right, well, podcast is ending. This fucking thing's over. I'm pissed. Anyways, Average Joe learns they're going to have to forfeit. Justin shows up just in time, though. But then Cotton McKnight announces that they're going to have to forfeit. Pepper, it's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see how it works out for him. Favorite line in the whole movie.
He's such an
I
idiot.
say it weekly to my wife.
Who has better announcers? Best in Show or
Fuck,
Dodgeball?
dude, don't ask that damn question. Oh, no, that's so tough. I'm going to say... I'm going to say Dodgeball. I'm going to say Dodgeball because I think every line that Pepper says is hilarious. And Cotton McKnight, his name is Cotton.
He has some pretty
hilarious.
good lines too.
Yeah, it's great. And it's like Pepper's obviously like the comedian, like comedic guy. But then Cotton, he's saying ridiculous shit, but he's saying it with such a straight face and such a good announcing way. It's essentially the same as, I mean, they're both tied. I'll just say that. But no, I do love Jason Bateman so much in this movie.
Yeah, I do too.
Wild. So while Globo Jim is about to be crowned, Peter shows up. Globo thinks it's too late, but it's up to a vote by the committee. They get it goes to the vote for the committee. They have to have 2 thumbs up, and there's 3 people. They get 2 thumbs up, and the last one is from Chuck Norris. Thank you, Chuck Norris.
I love Vince Vaughn gives him like the neck chop as like a salute.
Yeah. And then Chuck Norris, thank you, Peter. Peter. So it's game time. Oh, and then like Peter's like, good luck, White. And then White, shove it up your cram hole. It's like, what? Peter gives everybody a lovable pep up speech. Pep talk. Why did I say speech? I'm such a fucking idiot. So they line up and get ready to play. Josie immediately loses their two best players, Kate and Peter. Fran and Owen are about to hit each other, but they are in love and stop. And like, Cotton's like, I don't know what that was about. And they both get pelted.
That was so good.
And then it comes down to just Justin versus 4 Cobras. And Justin, great at dodging things now because he had to dodge a wrench. Justin is
good.
Dodging like a champ and catches a ball. And then Kate comes in and catches another ball. And it's a 3-player swing, something like that. I think they said 4-player swing.
You usually have to pay double for that kind of action, Cotton.
And then Amber yells that she loves Justin, and he yells back, then gets pelted with a ball. Joni loves Chachi. So
stupid.
It's my second favorite line of the whole movie. Well, maybe third. I don't know. I like all the lines. So now it's Kate and Peter versus White and Michelle. It's street dodgeball now. It's like, what? It's another good Cotton line.
Cotton's also like, I haven't seen anything this crazy since the Helsinki incident in 1999. And we all know how that ended up.
It's like, what?
What the hell?
Peter is about to get eliminated, but Kate takes a ball for him. While Kate walks away, White takes a cheap shot at Kate. It's like, well, it was an accident. I don't know.
I can't hold on to these balls.
I love it. And it's essentially doing the bit where people yell at the umpire at baseball games. Like, classic. Kate tells Peter to kick his ass. Now it's 2v1. Peter immediately takes out Michelle, but White takes out Peter. But White stepped on the line.
Damn.
Boom, boom, boom.
That was sudden death with the really crazy skull painted dodgeball.
Honestly, like this was the scene where I was like, I really want dodgeball to be an actual sport. If this is it,
that would be insane.
So yeah, it's White versus Peter. We learn the rules. So there's a triangle and a ball next to the triangle. You have to stay in the triangle, so you can't like run around. And everybody gets 1 throw each.
And then Peter does the whole like Yoda and Luke Skywalker thing.
Yeah, but before that, they kind of have they talk to each other, and White says something mean, and then Peter's like, White, you look awfully fat in those pants. And he's like,
really got in his head.
Yeah, really got his head. He's like touching his pants and stuff.
They're sparkly.
And another great Peter line. It's like, all right, sudden death, FNA. Peter looks at a towel that Patches got him.
It's so gross.
Yeah, it's so disgusting. He sees Patches, tell him he can do it. They each get a ball, can't move from a triangle. Peter puts Patches' towel over his eyes. He will not be able to see very well, Cotton. Sudden death starts. White takes the first shot, and Peter dodges it and quickly throws his ball, hitting White and knocking him back like he just got hit by like a cannonball or something.
Yeah.
Average Joe's wins. Cotton McKnight. Ladies and gentlemen, I have been to the Great Wall of China. I have seen the pyramids of Egypt. I have even witnessed a grown man satisfy a camel. But never in all my years as a sportscaster have I witnessed something as improbable, as impossible, and what we witnessed here today. What was the situation? He watched a man satisfy a camel. So the Joes are crowned, but White tells him it's pointless because he signed over the gym to White. But it turns out he used $100,000 to bet on Joes and won $5 million. He's like, does anybody know what $100,000 times 5 is? One guy's like, $50,000. I think that was Owen that said it. It's like, what?
Such an idiot.
Peter is going to invest in the controlling stake in Global Gym, so he will own Global Gym and Average Joe's. White steals a hot dog from a kid and eats it. I love it. They're just like, how do we conclude this movie? He's just going to buy it because of stocks. And it's like, okay. It's
it's capitalism, baby.
I guess. So Steve the Pirate shows up as a normal guy, but Peter asks him, if he's not a pirate, who will he share all this treasure with?
Yar, Peter.
Yar.
Yar, Steve.
It looks like Peter and Kate are going to hook up, but her girlfriend shows up, and she's a lesbian. But actually, she's bi, and then immediately goes and kisses Peter, and it's like, man,
ridiculous.
do you think this movie was definitely written by a guy?
Yes, it was.
During the credits, we see that Average Joe's is successful, and he even has dodgeball classes. We see White, fat, and watching the ad, fucking Chuck Norris. And then the credits roll. And then after the credits, we get White Goodman again. Yeah, I hope you're all happy now. Good guys win, bad guys loses. Big freaking surprise. I love happy endings. You know that's the problem with the American cinema. Can't handle any complexity in it, you know? Don't make me think. I just want to be entertained. All right, fine. You want a little something for the ride? Check these boots out for size. And then the milkshake plays. Then he does a little dance, and it's like, ha ha ha, he's a big person. Make me laugh. I did not know Milkshake was written by Pharrell.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't know that until I watched the credits of this movie, and I was like, oh.
I have no idea.
That's the guy that sings, I'm happy.
Oh, yeah. He wrote Milkshake.
Yeah, I did not know that.
Amazing.
Pretty interesting. Way to go, Jesse. Just brought this podcast to a halt with our Pharrell talk. Boy likes hats.
But don't they play it? Didn't they play it during the car wash scene?
Yeah,
too?
they played it twice, yeah. That's Dodgeball, baby. Jason, what's the point of Dodgeball?
The movie inspired a nation.
Yeah. I thought the point that no matter what you look like, you can do whatever you put your mind to, as long as the people you're facing are complete idiots.
I think if there's something you really want in life, you can debase yourself enough to get it.
Yeah. And even if you don't want to do something, if someone pushes you enough, you might average your way through something in a minute.
Yeah. Just like school.
Just like life.
Yes. C's get degrees.
Yeah. Boy, don't I know that. Some instances, D's aren't too bad either.
D's, you know.
Just don't get F's, guys.
There you go.
Do bare minimum. Do your homework on the bus on the way home. That's how you get through high school, and you work at a factory, baby. We're going to hit our next category. It's the good, the bad, the ugly, the fine. It's where we discuss the good of the film, something we liked, the bad, something we didn't like, the ugly, something that did not age well, the fine, something that did age well. What's good, Jason?
It's got to be all the crazy characters.
Yeah.
They're the best.
Also, I put so freaking quotable and like pound for pound, one of the funniest movies. It's an hour and 30 minutes, and there's like a joke like every 2 to 3 minutes that land successfully.
Hitting all the time.
And I think it's great because, you know, like, I don't know. It's just, I was wild when I watched this to where I was like, wow, I like this more than Anchorman. And to think about how much people love and talk about Anchorman and stuff. Yeah. And I'm like, why did Dodgeball not get a sequel? I'm glad it didn't, because as we know, movies that get 15 years later sequels are always not as good. And it's like, you're doing the same joke. But like, I see a lot of, I mean, there's a lot of ability in this movie to be a sequel because it's a sports movie, right? You don't have to redo all the same jokes. I mean,
but I feel like they've done a lot of sports movies like this, you know.
Oh, I know. I'm recommending one.
Yeah. You know, I think you could just pick a different sport and do it all over again.
Yeah, that's true. Like, like you could just bring like Vince Vaughn. It could be the Patches character for a whole different, like, doesn't have to be a gym or anything. It could be anything. It could be like a failing company. Like, oh, our used car salesman. It's a bigger used car salesman's gonna take it, and then they just do a different sport or something silly.
Yeah.
Water polo. That's what they should do.
Oh man, that's so physically taxing.
A lot of like, I'm drowning jokes. You know, my favorite jokes, apparently. That's all I can think of. All right, so what did you find bad about this movie? Not something that didn't age well, just something that's bad.
Just the bad? I don't know. I don't really think there's a whole lot of bad.
It's not really, I mean, it's just like...
But the things that I kind of liked about it were the bad things, like how over the top they made the sport.
Yeah.
But I think, you know, that's what makes it fun sometimes too.
Yeah, I didn't really have anything bad. The only, like, just their, like, half-assed way of just being like, Average Joe's now owns Global Gym. I'm like, all right.
Yeah, that was a weird ending.
I was just like, wow, y'all just really wanted to hurry up and wrap it up. Yeah. I was like, I wonder if there's, like, a longer ending, but they're like, nah, let's just make this an hour 30.
And
let's just do one line of dialogue and
the whole,
call it
like,
quits.
The last line of the movie is, I'm not a lesbian. I'm bisexual.
Yeah, that's
That was bad.
well, because of that, let's go to the ugly. I put all the shaming for every single person that
Yes.
exists on this planet that's a little weird, right?
Yeah.
And also just like people just think bi people are just constantly, I guess, having sex with both genders at the same time
Well,
instead of.
obviously.
But you know, like they're like most people, and you know, date
The
one person at a time. Usually.
movie was definitely written by someone who had no idea what it's like to be anything different than cis
Yeah.
gendered.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. It's just like, wow, this movie like really thinks everybody that's not just a normal person is weird. But I mean, 2000s comedy. What are you gonna do, right?
Go back in time and change everything.
Yeah, I mean, like Tommy Boy. The whole joke was he's fat. By the way, did you hear that he's fat?
Yeah.
Also, David Spade's bald. That's also funny, right, guys?
Yeah, it was back then.
Girls who sleep with more than one person, they're a bunch of whores.
Oh,
It's like-
man.
that's like in every comedy ever.
Yeah.
And you know what? The fine is that, man, all that shaming was pretty funny.
Oh, God. Oh, man.
It's okay because my
With-
stereotype is also in the movie getting made fun of. Justin,
Owen.
yeah.
Or Justin.
Also Owen, probably a little bit.
I feel more like Owen most of the time.
You're
Just-
more Fran to me.
Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate that.
You're the lumberjacks. You look most lumberjacky
Nice.
out of all of them.
My father was a lumberjack.
No, I'm just kidding with the fine. It's the cast. It's the cast and all the writing was great. It's hilarious.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and Ben Stiller, and I mean, he just, I don't know, he wins the movie.
Yeah, he
And
really
Jason
does.
Bateman too. Yeah.
I thought, yeah, Jason Bateman. I don't know. He was a weird character for me. He said some funny stuff, but it's just, I think he's changed a lot.
It's just kind of weird to see him as like a side character.
Yeah, I guess maybe it's just being really dumb.
I do. Oh,
don't
I
know.
forgot. I do have something to add to the ugly. Everything you just said. Damn.
I don't think. I mean,
fucking
he's
crushing
fine.
it.
He aged better.
Yeah.
He definitely.
Well, yeah. I guess that's
His roles have matured.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, he's only gotten better and funnier and just better with his sarcasm.
Yeah, definitely.
But it's kind of one of like the few things where he's not just being sarcastic the whole time, which is kind of a fun thing to see him. He's just kind of being dumb.
He's being.
You never really see him being the dumb guy. He's always like the
Yeah.
straight laced, serious
I
person.
feel like it's really hard to be the dumb guy and do it right.
Yeah,
You know?
I get you.
don't know.
I get you. I think you're wrong, but I get you.
And I hated his frosted tips.
Ugh.
Ah!
I loved his whole look. I was thinking, I was like, maybe next Halloween, that's who I am.
That would be an obscure
Yeah.
costume.
Yeah, people are like, who are you? I'm Pepper.
Pepper who?
People are like, okay, cool.
Pepper Potts from Iron Man?
Yeah.
Yeah, so-
All right, Jason, double feature. What movie do you recommend alongside this movie?
You know, I was going to say basketball, but I think I'm going to do Beer Fest instead. I
Nice.
fucking love Beer Fest. And it's kind of the same thing,
Yeah. Yeah.
but with alcohol.
Alcohol. Yeah. I've only seen that once, but that's it. I've only
It's-
seen it once.
I really like that movie.
I remember thinking it was very funny, and that's where I learned the boot thing.
Yeah, the boot.
Yeah, it's like, oh, you got to twist it because like no one could chug the boot, and it's like twist.
Really?
Like
takes a lot of
nobody
skill.
thought of that ever. Nobody thought to twist it. So I am recommending the movie Balls of Fury, baby.
Yay.
A huge comedy with tiny balls. It's great. It's very dumb and very silly, but I like it. It's a down and out former professional ping pong phenom, Randy Daytona, great name, is sucked into a maelstrom when FBI agent Ernie Rodriguez recruits him for a secret mission. Randy is determined to bounce back and win and to smoke out his father's killer, Archfiend Fang.
That's a wild
It's
premise.
insane. It's got Dan Fogler, who is just he's great in everything that he's always like a side character usually, and he's just like really funny. He's Jacob in Fantastic Beasts: Where to Find Him. He's like Newt's like bigger friend.
Nice.
Yeah, it's kind of like the best part of the movie.
Awesome. I don't think I've seen Balls of Fury. I gotta
Yeah.
check it out.
It's really silly. I actually just remember going to see this in theater because there's a girl I liked in high school that invited me to go with all her friends, and very awkward.
Did you laugh harder than anyone?
I was the only one watching the movie. And then I was realized after that, it's like, I should have tried to spark up conversations. Did not date that girl.
That's fine. You know what?
It was also one of the worst theater experiences I've ever had. Nobody watched the movie in the entire theater. Everybody was just playing. I was like, I'm pretty sure if you had like a camera, like watching everybody in the theater, you would just see me looking at the movie and laughing. Everybody else is like on their phones talking. It's terrible.
Just you looking at them all pissed off and maybe shushing them every once in a while.
No, I didn't. I would try to. I tried to listen and stuff, but but it also has Christopher Walken as Fang, George Lopez, James Hong, Terry Crews, Diedrich Bader. You know, like, what would you do if you won $1 million? 2 girls at the same time. That guy from Office Space. Robert Patrick is also in it. And there's a bunch of other people. It's got a great cast, and they're all very funny. Tom Lemon's in it, you know, Reno 911. We just talked about it. I'm talking about this movie way too long.
No, that's great. It's got a great cast.
Yeah.
And that's part of why I love Beer Fest. It's got all the not Lonely Island. Lizard.
Dead lizard.
Dead lizard. People.
Jesus Christ, we're fucking off the rails. Yes.
The Dead Lizard Society.
Group. Broken Lizard. Club Dread. That's all I had to say is Club Dread. I would remember Broken Lizards. A movie that I rewatched earlier this year or last year, and I was a little bummed out.
Pina Colada Berg.
Yeah, he's the best character and the funniest joke in the whole movie. It's so good. Wow.
Oh, wow.
That's the ending of Underdog. A true... Fuck! That's the ending of Dodgeball, a true underdog story podcast or whatever.
Don't be so hard on yourself.
Guys, Jason,
yes,
we have a special episode coming up.
Oh, wow.
We are doing the best movie of 2025.
Nice.
On this podcast.
Minecraft?
No, this is only in my opinion, at least. We are going to have me, you,
whoa,
Devin.
Yes.
Who hasn't been on in a while. He's done our Saw episodes. And Dakota. Our first 4-person podcast, baby. 2 years ago, I bought a 4th microphone, and we're finally going to use it. I have to set it up and find it. I hope I do.
Good thing we found some real sinners to get this going.
Yeah. And I'm going to have to figure out how to fit us all in this tiny room.
Whoa.
But yeah, if you haven't seen Sinners... pause the podcast and go watch it, dude. Seriously, it's like my favorite movies of the year.
Nice.
So far, I haven't seen One Battle After Another, which is considered the best movie of the year.
Really? I didn't see that.
I didn't go to see it because it was like 3 hours long in the theaters. Oof. And it was only in theaters like 2 weeks around here because, you know,
Leonardo DiCaprio.
Every issue I have with movies these days. So, studios. And it's only going to get worse. Yay, Sinners! Let's go, baby! It's about vampires! Woo!
I love film about vampires.
Seriously, gosh, this movie's so good. I'm getting goosebumps just thinking about that middle scene. You haven't seen it yet, have you?
I haven't finished it.
Watch it, turn it up loud.
Nice.
Especially when it gets, I wish you saw it in theaters.
Me too.
We'll talk about it next week.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah,
I can't wait.
So join us next week for Sinners, baby.
Should we dress up?
As
vampires.
Okay, sure. I'm dressed up as one right now. That actually would be funny. I do have some vampire teeth. Maybe I'll do the whole movie in vampires. Maybe I should at least like wear them just as I do the intro. So just like really like, hey guys, I'm a vampire. I can't really talk in these. I guess I'm gonna be a nerdy vampire.
Yay! Can't wait.
Blah blah blah.
I never say blah blah blah.
Welcome to the We Recommend podcast. Blah blah blah. Was that good? Is that anything?
That was amazing.
Join us next week for Sinners. I'm going to end this podcast right now. Hey, leave us some fan mail. I told you earlier how to do it. There's a link in the description. There's also the email at the bottom. We recommend mailbag@gmail.com. Also, you can leave us a good review.
Yeah.
Did you know that? You can also follow us. Have you ever seen a subscribe button? I want you to smash it. Break your keyboard. And yeah, tell some friends if you got any like us. Damn, fucking nailing this ending. Yeah, I'd like to thank Joey Prosser for our intro and outro music. Follow him on X at Mr. Joey Prosser. That place is where people go to
Watch
die. Emotionally and mentally inside.
Yay.
Yep. So this has been the We Recommend podcast. I'm Jesse.
I'm Jason.
We have been proud for you guys to put your mouth where our balls are. Bye.
Bye.
God.